We're on the Slab Road near Kingsland, Texas, but we're going towards Kingsland from Highway 71. And yeah, I haven't been on the Slab Road in ages. And so it's a little way up here to the Slab, the low water crossing on the Llano River near Kingsland, Texas. Well, this guy's stopped. But I see the reason. This bridge is a little bit narrow and there's a school bus right behind me. But be that as it may, it's a beautiful day. Well, it shows to be a little warm. It's 90. And but we got a cool front coming in. This is October the, what, 23rd, maybe? It's a Thursday. But yeah, and I've got a lot of videos that are scheduled, that I'm doing. And as I'm in an area where I want to do a video, I go ahead and do it, and then I just schedule it. Yeah, this is just a two-lane country road, and it's kind of a shortcut getting to Kingsland from Llano. You go down 71 like you're going to Austin from Llano, Texas, and then turn left on Farm Road 307, and that takes you to the Slab low water crossing, and then on into Kingsland, Texas, where I'm going to go to my little bank there and make a little deposit. We're getting close now to the Slab. Yeah, it's about what? It's 2:57 p.m. The speed limit on this road is 35, and I'm driving 45, and that school bus is about to run over me. Apparently they come down this road a lot, and I'm certainly not going to stop on the low water crossing. But anyway, yeah, this is it right here. It's the Llano River, and this is called the Slab because of this concrete slab here. And it is a neat little spot to come in the summer and go swimming. Yeah, the river comes right in here, if you can see it there. I'm trying to hold this where you can see it, and then try to keep from running over this guy with a dog. He's got a big old dog. But anyway, here we go. That's the Slab. Then we can go up here and take the first right on 320, which is also what? River Oaks Road, and this goes parallel to the Llano River, and there is an RV park up here somewhere. Maybe this is it right here. And I thought I'd just look at it. I don't think it's that much. No, my RV park is 1,000% better than that. And there's another one on the right, but it ain't much either. But anyway, guys, we're just cruising. I'll let this go till I get to the little bank in Kingsland. But it's a, let's see, from here, probably 6 minutes. But this is a pretty high dollar spot. All the property on the right has water frontage on the Llano River, and some of it's pretty damn pricey. I mean, many years ago, I could have bought some lots for $15,000 that you couldn't touch now for 75. I imagine. I'm just saying, I haven't checked on the prices of them. And there's places for sale, and lots and land. So, but the downside, well, not, I guess it's not a downside, but this is not an incorporated city. So they have no zoning ordinances. So if you build you a nice home in an area, and then somebody comes in beside you and wants to raise hogs, they probably can. This right here floods every time they have a heavy rain. Yeah, I used to live right off of this road on Hermosa Street, which is pretty good place to live. I mean, I was living in an RV, a travel trailer, and had a full hookup on a big lot, and it was okay. But a guy came into the, I was working over at the golf course. Oh, well, it was called Inks Lake Golf Course, or Highland Lakes Golf Course. And a guy came in one day and asked me if I wanted to sell my property. And I said, well, I don't know, why? And he told me that he's interested in buying it. And I said, well, make me an offer. And he did, and it was about twice what I would have put it on sale for. And I sold it. No kidding. Because there was a house at the golf course. So I just went and lived in the house at the golf course. It was a little one-bedroom house, just perfect for me. That was a lot of fun. That was a good time in my life there. I enjoyed that. Yep. Played a lot of golf. Had a lot of fun. We had some good golfers, that had a sense of humor, and we really had fun. Looks like they're redoing the airport here. This on the left is the airport for Kingsland. Looks like they're going to repave it or something. But anyway, guys, we're just cruising down the road here on a Thursday afternoon. And it's a bright, sunny day in Kingsland, Texas. Yeah, the Llano River is probably 100 yards off to the right. I knew several people that lived here on the right side of the road. And yeah, because they played golf over at Highland Lakes. One guy was a school teacher, well, he had been a school principal, and he's retired. He was retired then, and this area floods. The Llano River, I'm telling you, it can turn into the Mississippi overnight, and so every time it washed away the back of his property, he'd go down and have them haul stuff in, and he'd redo it, get it all fixed up and build him a little retaining wall of some kind to keep the floods away from his home. Finally, we got a flood through here, and it took away his last barrier, and he said, that's it. I'm tired of fighting that Llano River. And he put it up for sale. Yeah, they used to go to, he and his friend used to go to Ruidoso every summer. What's that got to do with anything? Not much, just burning daylight here. Yeah, we're just cruising on down this road here. Yeah, I used to walk this road every day when I lived on Hermosa. Yeah, if you turn left here, you would go by that old place I had. I may do that one day. These homes in here are, I'd say a minimum of 300,000 and up. A minimum of 300,000 and up. My voice is going on me. But if you have kids and grandkids and you're retired and you want a place on the lake or the river, this is a nice area, not bad. Just be advised that the Llano River can do some crazy stuff, because if it rains up on the headwaters northwest of us, then there's a good chance that it'll flood here. And they had a horrible flood here one time. The whole damn town was nearly underwater. And I was living here. I lived out off Park Road 4. But what happened was there's two rivers that come together here in this town. One of them is the Colorado River, and one is the Llano River. And by just pure fluke, bad luck, both rivers were flooding at the same time. Okay, and they converged just a little further down this street. There's some deer there. But yeah, was it a flood? I'm telling you, it was a hell of a flood. I believe, of course, every house in here nearly got water in them. Some of them didn't, but most of them did. And then on further head, straight ahead, some of them were 5 or 6 feet of water. Yeah, it's funny. There was a house that I'd been looking at. They wanted $80,000 for it. It was further way up here on the left, and but it was the river kind of bends around, the Colorado, and there's a tributary where people had homes with like boat docks and stuff. And on that tributary and that street over there, I almost hit a deer. I mean, wow, that guy ran across quick. But anyway, there was one little place for sale, probably 600 square feet. And I went by and looked at it, and I thought, well, I might do this. Well, it wasn't. With just a few days later, it flooded, and that house was nearly underwater. I mean, totally. I mean, it took a bath. Off to the left is the golf course. They have a pretty golf course here. They spend a lot of money on it. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I don't know why it doesn't come to me. The Lighthouse Golf Course, is that what it's called? Or maybe, I think that's the name, the Lighthouse. They have an RV park there too. And it's a pretty nice looking RV park. But when they built the RV park, for some odd reason, the contractor put all the hookups on the wrong side. So if you backed in, the hookups were on the opposite side, and they were all back ends. Yeah, he had to come back and correct it. It was a mess, a big mess. Okay, we kind of fork off to the left here. We're not far from the bank. Wake up, wake up. You know, if I'm going to be awake and do these videos, you got to stay awake and watch them. Kingsland, Texas, October the 23rd, 2025, I think, at 3:07 p.m. Temperature shows now to be 89 degrees. For this time of the year, that's about 12 degrees warmer than it should be. Yeah, we should be highs in the upper 70s this time of the year. But the good thing is I live in an RV now. Everything I own is in the RV and in this pickup. And if I get tired of being here, well, guess what I can do? I can just get up and go. This little intersection here can be a little busy sometimes. Then you got this lady here turning left. Take your time. Is it? No, it is lady. Just lucky. Oh, shit, I can't go now. Their timing is good, you know? Okay, here we go. I need to get a haircut, and there's supposed to be a barber over here somewhere, or a lady that cuts hair that you can just walk, they call it a walk-ins, where you don't have to have an appointment. And I would like to do that here sometime. Yeah, we're getting close to the bank. Ooh, oh, that light's not blinking. Kingsland, Texas. Yeah, right up here on the left is an H-E-B grocery store. It's not one of their big ones, but it's a good one. And on the right-hand side, almost directly across the street, is my banco. I've been banking with these people for like 25 years, and I've traveled all over. Because they'll do everything. I mean, I can call them on the phone, and whatever I want to do, they'll do it. $2.59 a gallon for regular unleaded. Believe it or not, that is the same that it is in Llano, Texas, and I thought it was going to be a lot lower here, but it is not. Can I go inside? It's 3:10. Do they close the inside at 3? They might. They might. Well, anyway, guys, from Llano, Texas, at my little bank here, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. Anytime, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, use the Amazon link, and if you want to come to Kingsland, Texas, now you'll know what to expect. And there's where I used to go to the laundromat, right over there. Anyway, guys, enjoy, adios, bye-bye.